Hello everyone, welcome to episode 25 about Sensei Jamal Measaras' autobiography. Hello Sensei.
Good morning.
Good morning. And you talked about Susinkan in Germany.
Right.
And can you tell us how did it start?
Oh yes. See, Mr. Neo Ho Tong is the founder of Shorin Shusinkan.
Mm-hmm.
It's the founder in Germany. It started in Germany in Regensburg. See, I know Mr. Neo from my country, Malaysia. He was training karate there, and in 1979, before he was going to, first I start with 1975. When I was staying in Switzerland for a couple of months, I was teaching karate for a Kyokushinkai dojo called the Kim Dojo Zurich.
Mm-hmm.
That was a Kyokushinkai style. And I got the opportunity to teach there. I found this dojo on my own. Nobody helped me, but one of my students took me over there and he introduced me and I started teaching there. Malaysian Shorin Seibukan. And the people liked the training, so I was having a lot of private students who used to, at that time in 1975, used to pay me like about 80 francs per hour. They pick me up, I make a training, and after that, either they give me before that a breakfast or they bring me out for a lunch and bring me back home. So I used to have like about 3-4 students per day.
Wow.
Per day, yes. My monthly salary was like 500 francs, Swiss francs a month. It was not very much, but I had an apartment to stay, and this pocket money was much more than my monthly salary. I was just enjoying, going for discos every time, spending money, and I didn't think of really making money or anything, spending out money, whatever comes in, I was spending out. So this was my fun time. And in the 75, my senior instructor with Mr. Neo came back to Switzerland and they were staying there for some time. And then my father said, I have to come back. So I have to go back. So that's a small story anyway. I gave my dojos to Mr. Neo.
Mm-hmm.
I gave my apartment also to him, Mr. Neo Hotong, and also all my private students.
Oh.
Also I gave him. So on the way, before going back, we 3 of us traveled to Munich, visiting 1 or 2 dojos over there, or just a little bit. And then on the way, Regensburg, we visited Renata Karmignani is the name of the person who was teaching. She's still alive. And her dojo was called the Chinesische Karate Schule. Chinese Karate School was the name of her.
Yes.
Tikundo Chinesische Karate Schule. So this was the name of her dojo. Visited her dojo. And then I met there Mr. Chalabiani Karim in 1975. He took us out for a pizzeria to Pam Pam. That's Pam Pam restaurant still there in Regensburg.
Yes, I know it.
And then we went out to a disco and everything. And then we went down to Stuttgart and we visited some dojos over there. And Mr. Lam was still down there at 75. So we visited. Excuse me. Got a very bad cold. So visited him, and after that I went back home 1975. So Mr. Neo came down to Switzerland back. He was teaching my place, staying my apartment, under my students' home, and of course private students and everything. So he came back somewhere in the middle of 70s, or somewhere around the 76, 77, I don't know, back to Malaysia, and he made restaurants. called the Bakute restaurant in Kuala Lumpur, KL. We call it the capital of Malaysia. And it was running very well. And after some time, I think the restaurant didn't succeed or he lost money. I don't know. Poor Neo, he came one day and asked me. He was at that time no more in the Shorin Sebuka Association. Before that, he was the assistant chief of the association, yes. After he was dispelled, then I became the assistant chief. So anyway, he was no more in karate and he came to visit me and he said, would you correct my katas, everything? I am planning to go to Germany. This was in 79. I can remember that. So he stayed 1 week at my home and I used to teach him all the things and refereeing technique and everything. So everything he learned and he came down to Germany. And he said, if I am there, I will invite you. This is how. So at that time, already in Germany in 1979, but 75, 76 itself, Mr. Lai Hyun Wing, he came down with my senior instructor, Neo and Lai Hyun Wing. Three came down to France in 75. And Lai came down to Switzerland, to Regensburg in Germany, and he was teaching karate over there. And when the Neo came down on 19, Neo was invited by Lai to come to Germany. So at this time, there was no more Seibukan, Malaysian Shorin Seibukan. It was running until Neo came down. Then Neo and Lai made the dojo Shorin Shusinkan in Regensburg. It's the true fact. The Lai is still living. Lai will tell you this. They made this style with the badge from the Kaufhof before they had a star. They took the star and the fist, and that was their emblem. And they call it Shorin Shusinkan. And it was running really good, I should say. And they had like about 6-7 dojos, I believe. So one time Neo and the Lai wrote me a letter. I still have the postcards and everything. I can show you later. So would you come down to help us build up these dojos here? And one of my good friend and the brother-in-law of Neo was also in Germany at that time, Mr. Wong. Mr. Wong Siu Q is his name. Now he's in Malaysia. No more karate, but he's still doing very successful in his business. So they were living here, and I came down in 1980 to Germany. First I visited Switzerland, and then I came to Germany and saw Mr. Neo. So Neo said, come, I'll help you. So he gave me 1 week, excuse me, food and lodging. I'm very thankful to that. I won't forget that. He gave me that. And he did this because I trained him before he left Malaysia. Because he forgot everything at that time before coming to Germany, because he was in the restaurant business. He quit karate, everything. So he forgot something and then he picked up, he came. And he said, now the karate here is running good. Need your help. Would you come down to teach? This is true facts. Mr. Lai is still here in Germany. And the Lai also wrote me the card. He said, please come down. We can't help you. We can't promise you with a pot of gold here. They wrote down. You have to work and you have to teach. It's not much money, but you can come down to visit. So I took a 3 months leave and I came down to Germany. That was in 1980.
Yes.
And I was helping them to teach Shusinkan.